Welcome to Kutch Time. The day is November 22nd, 2025, and the Detroit Pistons just beat the Milwaukee Bucks 129 to 116 to move to 14-2 on the NBA season and move in the winning streak to 12 in a row, the best since 2004. It was a dominant game for the Detroit Pistons, who are up by at most 29 points on the night, and it ends a 13 game in a row winning streak by the Milwaukee Bucks against the Pistons. It was a game marked by the return of Tobias Harris, who had a 9-game absence due to injury, and the season debut for Jaden Ivey, making his first appearance since January 1st, 2025. There was so many great things about tonight in today's win. Cade Cunningham, 29 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, and 3 threes. Cade Cunningham's an All-NBA player. He's going to be All-NBA second team at least. He might be even first team this year if he can continue this pace he's on. He is, what is it, like the stats, like 25 points and like 8 or 10 assists streak. It's the longest in Pistons history. 6 in a row he's got it right now, and he doesn't look like he's slowing down. And the biggest issue of Cade's game so far has been the 3-point shot making. Well, guess what? He goes 3 for 6 tonight. He can obviously make it on the good night, so he's going to be dominant, and he could probably be more dominant than he even is right now. It kind of feels like he's going easy sometimes. I mean, when he really wants to lock in, this looks like a guy who can score 40 points easily and still get his 10 assists and still get his rebounds and still get all the stats you like to see from a star player. Another good night by Jalen Duren. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. 5 assists from Jalen Duren is also very good, showing off that playmaking touch that he's showing off a little bit here and there. Near the end, that really closed out the stretch because Bucks started to come in a little bit. They were making some threes at the end. Duren had some 2 assists in a row, some good passes. They're just showing off the playmaking flash, and he definitely has. And he's just really showing that he's evolved his game so much from his rookie year. I mean, his footwork was amazing today against one of the better defending centers in the whole league in Miles Turner. I mean, this is a guy that, well, yeah, not an all-defensive team guy. It's like if there's an all-defensive third team, Miles Turner is a lock basically every year. He's just never good enough to be in those top 2 teams. Tobias Harris in his return, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 threes. An amazing night from him. And that's the unk of the team. That's the guy who the locker room vibes and really giving all the advice to all the young players and was a really big help last year. And he comes in and he shows he's still got it. He did a little bit of everything, and that's kind of what he does. He just does a little bit of everything. 18 points is probably more than he'll probably average. He'll probably average more around like 12, 15. That's a really good night for him, especially with a returning role on a minutes restriction. Duncan Robinson, one of his probably best shooting nights of the whole season. 15 points, all from threes. He was 5 for 6 from the 3-point line. That's amazing. I mean, he's been everything you wanted Duncan Robinson to be to start the season. I mean, he struggled a little bit first couple of games where we started out 2-2. During this win streak, he's been lights out. I mean, this is what you signed him for. This is what you gave him the 3-year contract. It's 3 years from asterisks, but it was still a good contract. Again, and like I mentioned, Jaden Ivey, his return game, the biggest storyline the Pistons have had is, will Ivey be able to come back and will he be able to help this team? I think he only plays about like 15, 18 minutes tonight. He has 10 points. He makes a 3, but he scores from all levels of the game. First point, layup. Next point, 3-pointer. Next, some free throws. Next, a midi. I mean, every single part of the court that you can score on, Ivy scored at. And that's just what Ivy is. He's a guy that has the drive to score at all levels. His defense is drastically improved from his rookie year. Still not an amazing defense. He's a pretty average defender now. But his offensive scoring and his IQ has grown so much in the years. And him being back is going to greatly improve an already greatly improved Pistons roster. I mean, this is a guy that can help Cade work off ball even more than he is now, even with the star on ball minutes, even with Danish Jacobs coming in, like Karis LeVert helping out. Like, Ivy's going to be a huge role for this team when he gets ready, when he gets to full speed. This isn't full speed Ivy, and he still scored 10 points today, and he still showed that he can still do it from anywhere he wants. So Ivy's going to be a huge role. He's going to get even healthier. He's going to get even better, and he's going to be a big role on this team going forward. There was very little bad tonight. The turnovers, 14 total. Kate had 4, Jalen Duren had 3, Daniel Jenkins had 3. It's like the 2 point guards, yeah. The center, yeah. Those are the guys that are going to give you the heavy turnovers for the team. You just want to lower that down a little bit, and that's really what kept the Bucks in this game, and wasn't a 20-point blowout like it easily could have been and probably should have been. Um, Probably the worst part of the night. What 15 for 24 from free throw. That's abysmal. Um, Pistons have been a better shooting team from the free throw line this year. Actually, some improves some guys. Jalen Duren 5 for 8. That's not like in the season. He's shooting about 80% this season. Now I don't know if we'll keep that or if he'll drop more to like 75%, which is still amazing for Duren, who's been like a career right in the 60s. Um, but 5 for 8, he misses three. Not the best night. Tobias Harris 1 for 3. He's not going to go 1 for 3 every night. That's just an off night. That's just him getting his groove back. Ivy 1 for 2 again, getting the groove back. He only had 2 attempts. Ron Holland 0 for 2. That's not good. He's played every game. He's never been hurt this season. So that's not what you want to see from the guy. His shot was not falling today, and he's kind of not been falling for a while. He's got to get his confidence back from the offensive end. Defensively, he's still intense. Karis LeVert missed his only attempt, alpha and 1 attempt. So it's like, yeah, it's just kind of odd attempts here and there that kind of led to misses and led to 9 misses out of 24. And the biggest discussion right now of the Pistons is who's going to get benched. Obviously, right now, Asar was supposed to be on minutes restriction. He still played about 28 minutes. Tobias was on minutes restriction. He plays 22. Ivy was on minutes restrictions. He plays less than 20. Um, and Tobias will probably be on minutes restrictions for a little bit. Ivy will be on minutes restrictions for probably around a month, probably. Um, if not less, if not a little bit more. Just because he was out for so long, just re-implementing him back in the lineup that has done so well without him. But we played 12 people. We played 13 people in total today. We played 12 real minutes. Like we played Paul Reed like 3 minutes in like the first 3 quarters, and then Chaz Lanier comes in 13th man in the garbage time when we had already closed out the game. And JB Bickerstaff has already come at us that right now he's going to rock the 12-man lineup, and he's just going to kind of go by half, quarter by quarter, minute by minute, just see who's rocking, who's not, who needs, if there's foul trouble, if there's a little bit more dinged up injuries. That will come eventually. Again, like we saw last couple weeks where we were so injured. Now it's like, wow, everyone's healthy. What do we do now? It's kind of confusing for the Pistons. And JB Bickerstaff, he says it's an odd time. He never really had to deal with so many good players, so many guys deserving of minutes that show they're all deserving of minutes. They're all playing winning basketball. But eventually will have to make cuts. And like the big Javonte Green will probably be in there. Paul Reed will probably be in there. Paul Reed's going to be like the third string center, really want to play when Stewart or Durner are in foul trouble or hurt. Javonte Green, it's kind of like the next man up, really. I'd say like if anybody's hurt, Javonte Green's because he can play some bigger guard role. He can play the forwards. He can kind of do it all. He's a util player basically, but he does it well. He does it well, and he's been a decent part of why we've winning because he's such a great defender. And his offensive game, sometimes he's really good, sometimes he's not so good, but he's going to give it all. And he's been a real part of this streak. Um, and then the guy who will probably lose minutes, even though he's been doing so well, and he's been this breakout player with all the injuries, Daniel Jenkins. He plays, I think it was probably about 13, 15 minutes tonight. He had a decent night. It was like 7 points. He had 3 assists, but he had the 3 turnovers. That's kind of why he got benched. And didn't play as much as he probably could have. But he'll probably be on less minutes as he was. He was starting for I think it was about 4 games in a row there, and we won everyone. And he was a big reason. He was getting like 19 points, 20 points per like the Len Stanley run basically. But it was Daniel Jenkins. But he'll probably fall back into the lineup. It's not that he's been playing bad. It's not that he had a bad game. It's just there's guys that we have to play over them. There's guys that are better than him, and that we need to prove that they still got it, like an Ivy. Karis LeVert's still going to get more minutes than Cade Skade, and then like Duncan Robinson will play shooting guard minutes. So it's just like the role for Daniel Jenkins is just getting less and less with all these guys back. But if any guard gets hurt, Daniel Jenkins will again just fill that role back in. But those are the guys like Javonte, Paul Reed, Daniel. So those are guys who are going to either lose their whole spot basically in the rotation eventually once everybody gets fully healthy, once all the minutes restrictions kind of get taken away, and in bigger game situations. And then Dana Shakins again just probably will still play every game, just it'll be a lot lesser role than it has been. Next game is on Monday against the Indiana Pacers, and if they win that game, it will tie the Detroit Pistons' longest winning streak in history of the franchise, which it's such a long ways away. Like 2 years ago, the Detroit Pistons lost 20 in a row, set an NBA record for longest losing streak in a single season, tied the longest losing streak in NBA total, and now we're looking to tie the longest winning streak we have in the franchise history. And it's such a testament to Traden Layden, Cade, all the young guys that were on both teams, and the system that JB Bickerstaff has come in and implemented. And the Pacers aren't good. We already beat them this season, so we should win. And I would be very surprised if we don't. So thank you for watching.